Now, I've been thinking recently about the women in the wrestling and stuff like that, and I've noticed a particular pattern when it comes to them. They can't keep their legs closed when they first get there. Paige, Carmella, Alexa Bliss, Candice LeRae, Blair Davenport, Bianca Belair. There's a long list. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. Now, when it comes to recent memory, I think the only one who wasn't known as a slut when they were really popular was Trish Stratus. Never heard a word about her sleeping around with any of the guys in the back there at all. Stephanie, yes. Back then, Tori Wilson, yes, there. A lot of girls back then. Francine and shit like that there. A lot of girls were sleeping around. If you're of note, a woman, and you're of note, and you're not sleeping around, that is incredibly impressive. Either you're with somebody already, or you're going to fuck somebody, or maybe both. Like what's her name? Jade, Cora Jade. She was with somebody in WWE. He left, and then she hooked up with somebody else. Gigi Dolan. Darby Allin went to AEW, then she fucked somebody else. Emma, she broke up with Zack Ryder, and then she fucked somebody else. I can fucking keep going. So this list here, I'm going to look through all the women on the roster right here currently, and see which one I believe will. I'll be surprised by seeing which one I haven't heard being a slut. It could be because they're foreign or they're too new, something like that. There, not going to go through the whole thing there, but the ones that have tenure. But I'm surprised I haven't heard anything about them fucking anybody else. Who's of note? I'm not going to do Elba Fire because no one cares. Okay, so Alexa Bliss, we all know how she started there. She started fucking like her tag team partner, Buddy Murphy. Then she hopped onto a musician's dick. No one cares. No one cares. Asuka, I've never heard a word about Asuka. That's amazing, right there. I've heard about Kairi Sane. I've heard about Io Sky. I've not heard officially about Asuka. I know she's a mother, but I don't know who the daddy is. But I'll put her down as like a faithful one. But not heard a word about like who she's fucking around with, keeping her shit private like it's supposed to be. I'm sure she's fucking like some musician or some athlete or some shit there. I wouldn't be worried about that one. Bailey, she was with somebody beforehand, broke up with him. I haven't heard a word about it since there, but I'm not surprised that if she wasn't when she was somebody at the time when she just joined NXT, she would have been plowed through really fast. Becky Lynch, this is a good one right here. Becky Lynch was quote unquote friends with a lot of guys in the locker room. Finn Balor, and then Seth Rollins. And Finn Balor was fucking around with a bunch of other girls. I'm sure he wanted to get in Becky Lynch's pants. But Becky Lynch, for the most part that I know of there, in her beginning part of her career for the 3 years, never fucked around. I can see why. She looks like she's kind of hard to handle. Not surprised at all, Bianca Belair. It was only a matter of time with her. A good looking guy in the locker room. It was only a matter of time with her. She was single when she got in there. Hooked up with some guy real quick. Blair Davenport, I've seen her in Stardom for like years. Didn't hear a word about that one. And then I heard that she was fucking around with Will Ospreay. So, that's slut. Candice LeRae fucking, what's his name? Jenna Gargano for years. When I saw her face says slut right there. Not porn star, but slut. And it was pretty obvious. She was linked up with a few guys in the back, and then she eventually hopped on to Corey Gibbs' cock. So there we go. Screw her. Fucking slut. Fucking slut face right there. Finn Balor, probably fucking somebody else right now. Not slut face, but I'm sure she gives good brain. Charlotte Flair was pretty single for a while. I can understand why she was single for a while. A girl who looks like Charlotte Flair has to demand top quality D. Has to. All it took was like seeing some guy on TV sweating shit like that there, pass her in the back there, and then she's hopping along the Andrade Express. Let's move on to the next one. Didn't want to date a guy for a long time, wrestle a guy for a long time there, but again, eventually she gave in, like everybody else. She gave in. She's fucking a wrestler, female wrestler, of course. She is not, but she was linked up with a wrestler in the past. Look, she's a little bit. She's fucking hot though. She's not a big star enough for people to care about her, but I would fuck her in an instant. I bet she is. No comments. Already did her already. I bet she's fucking one of those two guys, probably the taller one of the two there. She's Dolan. We talked about her already. Indy Hartwell. She plays. She's probably bi in real life. Isla Dawn there, probably likely a slut in real life. They're like Gigi Dolan. Look at that shit there. They look like fucking cousins and shit there. Jesus Christ. I mean, I was like, she's got to be fucking one of these guys, right? I was like, she's got to be fucking one of these guys. She's not. She's fucking another athlete like a lot of the others are. I'm surprised about her, actually, JC Jane, because she looks like an absolute fucking demon, bro. Looks like she's got to be fucking somebody, and I want to see the fucking tape. God damn. If she's not fucking somebody, I'm fucking surprised, bro. If she's not fucking any of the wrestlers back there, I'm fucking shocked. Literally shocked. She looks like she wants to fuck at all times, bro. Really. Not in there long enough there. Ricochet. She's probably bi. If not lesbian. Bi. I can tell by looking at the face. They're bi. Look at the face right there. I know she's fucking a wrestler. As of 2 years ago, she was fucking a wrestler. Don't know if she's still with the guy. Get Tana James there. Too new, but I'm betting she's fucking somebody. Let's see. No, Lash Legend. She's too tall. She demands like high value talent. If she's in fucking like somebody like Trick Williams, something like that, I wouldn't be surprised. Liv Morgan initially was hooked up with Enzo. Don't know if he's sleeping with she now, so good for her for keeping it quiet. I know we all know these chicks. She's a backstage reporter. She's looking for somebody else's backstage as well. Surprise, surprise. I'm sure any of the other wrestlers want to get inside that one. So, man, good lord, is that a man or a woman? Anyway, Michin, fucking Keith Lee, Natalia, fucking TJ, fucking a wrestler. She'll likely hook up with like a musician or athlete as well. Didn't hear anything about her, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time there. Didn't hear anything about her. She's not popular enough anyway. We're going hooking up with Braun, hooking up with Buddy, hooking up with a UFC fighter like she's a UFC fighter. The reason why I started this list is also because of Roxanne Perez, because she's fucking hella hot, hella sexy, but not a link about like who she's fucking. That's amazing right there. So moving on right there, fucking Ricochet, yeah, fucking her fucking what's her name? Leftovers, can't Leftovers, whatever her name is. Where's Sarah Schreiber? Whatever. Scarlett, co-worker. She's definitely a slut there. She's has some issues as a kid there, so she's keeping on the DL for right now there, which is good there. So cool. Fucking herself. Stevie Turner, not on TV enough. She's probably fucking somebody. Tamina. Who cares? Tegan. Oh god, fucking biased fuck. Lesbian as fuck. Jesus, look at that face. Jesus Christ. I wouldn't be surprised if she's lesbian too. Nah, she's straight. This one's straight there. This one, she can probably go both ways. It's only a matter of time. She has to change her face. She's not 20 yet. She doesn't turn. She's fucking she's fucking a stud. I'll put it that way. If you don't know, you know. She's fucking stud from Imperium. Told that for a long time. I talked about her. She's probably fucking some Latino stud. She's probably something wrestler Wendy Chu. Okay, Wendy Chu's been in the business for a long time, but she's not popular enough for anybody to like go find out anything about her. But I'm sure a lot of guys want to take her for a ride there. Xia Li, amazing buddy. Oh my god, I'm surprised no one. She's been around long enough there, but I'm surprised no one knows she's fucking. So yeah, that's amazing. She's 1,000,000% fuckable. Anyway, we all know what's happening with her. She's in the black. I'll put it that way. So we start. She's married. Okay, there we go. That's it for now. Click off.